What's up everyone, it's Janus here again, and we're bringing you some Madden 17 online gameplay draft champion. First round we got QB and went with Elway, the GOAT, because the other guys aren't that good and they don't have Super Bowl rings yet. Now we got Sam Shields, Derek Johnson, or Brandon Marshall. Brandon Marshall is not only a great deep threat, but he's really good at run blocking, so I'm going to go with him first. Get him the 96 overall, help out Elway. And next up we got our defense, so we could go left outside backer or right end, but I need my cornerback, so I went with Taylor. I can pair him up with someone else later on. And here we could get tight end or a right tackle, but let's go with Tyler Lockett because I need someone who can return punts. Also, I need someone who's fast. And here, defensive draft again, gonna go with Eric Reed because I don't want to get beat up with deep balls, so I'm gonna go with him. Here I could get left outside or Dontre Poe the Fridge. I'm gonna go with the cornerback Collins because he's actually pretty good overall. 92 speed, 91 man coverage. I can pair up with Taylor and they make a pretty good tandem at the cornerback spot for me. Next up we got Charles Johnson. I need someone to rush off the edge, and this man is a beast. I've had him before and I guarantee you if you guys ever get a chance, please draft him. And here I could go with my running back Murray or a center. But you know what, I gotta go with Tyler Gabriel because I had him on my fantasy team last year and he was one of the reasons I won, so I gotta show him some love. And my last round, I need someone to use her with, a fast linebacker like Zach Brown with that 91 speed. I can put him in the middle linebacker position and then he can just bring it in for me. Alright guys, this is gonna be our first match. As you can see, I got the Brandon Marshall, Zach Brown, and Elway, and my opponent has 97 Amari Cooper, 80 Peterson 96, and some random linemen I don't care about. But that AP and Amari Cooper, I gotta watch out for those guys because I didn't really draft, especially for AP, I didn't really draft that good of a linebacking core. So if he decides to just run the ball, he's gonna have a pretty easy game on his hands. And here, hits his tight end in the middle of the field. Not bad. My defense still getting warmed up. Usually I like playing defense first on a draft champion game because that way I can kind of read my opponent's offense and see what kind of game I'm going to be in for. On offense, when you're on offense and you go first, you kind of show your hands, I feel like, first. Like your opponent might kind of gets a advantage in the long run because he kind of seen all your plays and what you're planning and how you're going to be playing. So when in draft champion, I'd rather kick the ball and be on defense first. Also, you get the ball after half, which is always nice. So that's why I went with this outcome of the game. So here we got Eric Reed I'm using, and I mess up completely and leave Watkins in the middle of the field. Now my opponent's on the 4th and goal and he's doing hurry up offense and I don't want him to do that, so I call a timeout. But you know what, he still has AP and he runs it in like it's nothing. So now I'm down 7 points and it hasn't been even past the first period yet. So now it's my turn. Trying to use CJ Anderson, do his best AP impersonation, but he's brought down after a 6-yard gain. Here I'm looking for my tight end, the drag, but I see Brandon Marshall and he luckily makes a spectacular catch to get me the first down. Here again, I'm running in the middle with CJ Anderson, just trying to get a manageable 3rd down. And I see my tight end, he should be open, so I hit him with a quick slant and he gets it and he takes it off and he stiff arms that man, but the other guy comes and takes him out. Here I see something in the defense, or I thought I saw something in the defense, and I was going for a big play here, so I end up throwing the ball and what happens is interception. I was completely wrong and he ended up picking me off, and now he's in offense again and he's hitting Amari Cooper in the middle of the field and none of my guys can do anything about it. So I'm gonna probably have to use my safety or double team him because I can't let Amari Cooper keep doing that to me, and it will probably cost me the game. Luckily my defense gets to him there and pressures him. Luckily not a sack for him though. So now he's not really using AP, I've noticed, which is kind of a good thing because if he did, I would probably be screwed. And he throws it to AP, who outbeat all my linebackers, and he's in for the touchdown. So that's just great. So he's not running with him, but he's using him as a wide receiver, and it's working great for him. Now I'm down 14 points, but luckily I got Gabriel returning the punt, and he gets a couple blocks, and that tight end blocks one more guy, and 10, 20, 10. 5, and he's out to the house. Taylor Gabriel with a 91 speed. This man is a monster. What did I tell you? His gold card, that's 84 overall, is a must. If you have the chance to draft this man, you must get him. I'm guarantee you it will pay off. And get what? I'm user lurking. I'm lurking and zerking. Shout out to StarCraft, and I bring in my own little pick, and now we're back on offense. Now we got a chance to make something happen. I see Brandon Marshall. He's gonna be one-on-one with that tiny man over there. So you know what? Let's go for him. And what happens? He gets picked off by that tiny man who's 5 foot shorter than him. And Brandon Marshall did not even seem to jump for that ball for some reason. Why did I even draft you, Brandon Marshall, if you're 7 foot dude who's not even gonna jump for the ball? I just wasted my draft on you. Hopefully he can do something for me later on. My opponent's back on offense and he's just throwing dots, but luckily we got Jamie Collins. Look, now that's a badass quarterback that you should also draft. And he was part of the Atlanta Falcons, who were part of the Super Bowl that ended up being one of the biggest choke games ever. Let's hope this is something that happens to this guy too, and not me, because even though I have him, I want the other guy to play like the Atlanta Falcons, not my team. So back to the game, he's throwing it deep, and he has Amari Cooper who has everyone burnt, and he gets him down in the red zone again with 45 seconds left in the second, and he's doing hurry up offense because I guess he sees something that I don't see, and I don't want him to do that, so I call a timeout. And now he's back on the red zone, up 7 points, and he's going for it, and luckily there's 2 people, and 2 + 1 = 3, so he's not able to get a touchdown there, but he's running it with Adrian Peterson in the middle of the field, which is not a good thing. I hope he keeps throwing it because we're getting that pressure on him, and hopefully he makes a bad read and we can get a pick here. And now he's throwing it and he hits Kyle Rudolph, and he gets a little scrub stick play there and gets a touchdown, which is nice for him. And now I'm down 14 points and it's not even the half yet. So now here I'm just throwing a deep ball with Brandon Marshall, who's super tall, and he is out jumped again by another short dude. So good job, Brandon Marshall. Good job. I'm glad I drafted you 2nd overall. And now we got Tyler Lockett, who's another fast guy trying to make a play. CJ Anderson running through the middle, trying to get some plays. You know what? I'm just mixing it up. I don't want my opponent to just focus on my passing, and makes defense a lot easier for him. So when I run it, mix it up a little bit, it keeps him guessing. And I hit Brandon Marshall with the out route, and he's almost stiff arms that dude. That would have been a touchdown, but he made a pretty good play. So now here I'm with CJ Anderson. He stiff arms that dude like, dude, you're a DB, you're not a linebacker. Why are you trying to take me down? I'm a running back built like a freaking dinosaur. Now I'm going for another deep pass. I'm looking. John Elway rolls out and he sees Tyler Lockett and he throws it, and Tyler Lockett catches it to bring me in the red zone. Now here's 4th and goal. I'm going for it because I need a touchdown. Trying to hit Taylor Gabriel with the screen pass, and he is outrun by a linebacker. I guess he can take the punt back for a touchdown, but he can't take a screen pass in for a touchdown, which makes a lot of sense. Here he hits Amari Cooper again, able to get a 1st down. Now it's fourth quarter. I really need to make something happen with my defense. No more messing around, and he hits Amari Cooper in the middle of the field. So I really need to start playing now. I really need to start playing good on defense, and that's not a bad start. We get AP for loss of yards, and now I'm sending the house. Hopefully he makes a bad read and I'm able to get something out of it, and the pressure is coming to him, and Charles Johnson and Kruger team up to cause a fumble, and I'm back in it. I got the ball. Almost 3 minutes left, and I'm looking for something here, and I see Tyler Lockett, and I hit him on the deep ball, and he jumps over everyone. He's the tiniest guy on the field, and he jumps over the quarterback to make a spectacular play and gets me a touchdown. And now I'm in only a 7-point lead for my opponent, and he's getting a little scared. I know he's shook because he hasn't been able to score since second half. He hasn't been able to score, and now he's panicking. And you know, when you panic, you make bad reads, and this is what I'm hoping he's doing here. But he makes a pretty good read actually, and hits Sammy Watkins for a 1st down. But you know what? There's still 2 minutes left. He is gonna make a mistake sooner or later, and he does it here with Taylor, who gets a pick 6 and no one around him, and he runs it up to tie the game up with 2 minutes left. Opponent back on offense. Now he's just trying to force the ball anywhere because he is in full panic mode. He did not see me coming back and tying this game, so he's just trying to throw it to whoever, and he can't seem to find anyone who's open, and everything seems to be going wrong for him as Charles Johnson comes screaming off the edge and gets him for a sack. 4th and 19. He's actually going for it. I don't know why he thought this was a good idea. When there's 4 Steeler uniforms around your 1 wide receiver, you know he's not going to make that catch. And here I'm just running it up with CJ Anderson. Maybe we get a touchdown, maybe we don't, but I do want my opponent to use up all his timeouts because I don't want to give the ball back to him in some case, and he ends up having all 3 timeouts. So here I'm just making him use all his timeouts up, trying to get a touchdown at the same time. 3rd and goal, I'm going for a toss, and CJ Anderson is trucking, but he lands at the 1st and goal, and I went for the field goal, guys. I could have been a savage and went for a touchdown, but I haven't had a lead this whole game, and this will be my first lead of the whole game. 3-point lead only, 26 seconds left, and my opponent has no timeouts left. Unless he gets a punt return here, this game is most likely over, and he will not get a punt return. But you know what? He still has 22 seconds, and Amari Cooper and Adrian Peterson. So let's see what he can make something happen. Charles Johnson's like, nah, bro, you ain't making nothing happen. 2 sacks in the 4th quarter. Give that man an MVP because he is playing like one in this game right now for me. And now he has one last throw, and he's going deep for Amari Cooper, and he throws it, and it is swatted down. And that's all. No fly zone. Thank you all for watching. If you liked it, leave a comment, leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time.